Hello everyone, it's Graham from Lakeside, and this is going to be a video for just showing the two locos which I've chosen, which are completely different, going up and down the helix. Now the two I've chosen are the two worst case scenarios. So if these make it to the top, then everything else will, and I've checked out virtually every single one of these now, and not all of them but nearly everyone, and all are okay now. They weren't originally, but with a few tweaks here and there, it's all looking good. So what I'm going to do first of all is the Silver Fox, because it's a steamer for a start, and it will always be hooked up to 6 of its coaches, so that will always be like that. So what I wanted was for that to start off on its own level, which it's at the moment, and then if that can make it to the top, then everything else will. And likewise on the bottom level, worst case scenarios for me are the HSTs, because they will always be permanently hooked up. They have 6 coaches plus obviously the driver and the trailer, so they're quite long, and if they can make it up, then all well and good. And I can tell you now that they both do, no problems. I did have a couple of people mention to me about fitting turntables on here, but certainly not on the lower level. Absolutely no point at all, really, to be honest with you, because you can't fit an HST on a turntable, and if you're talking about something like a 47 or a 73 or anything else, then they can go up either way. It doesn't really matter which way they go. As regards the steamer level, fitting a turntable over that, you could do, but with a reversing loop like I've got here, there really is no problem. The reversing loop takes up no room because of the way the configuration is done. It's literally just another track at the side, so I prefer to have both of them with reversing loops. And also don't forget that you can probably just make out right in the far distance, I do have just up there, I do have an operating turntable on the main level, so if I want to turn it around on the turntable, then I can use that. So thanks for the suggestion, but in this particular case, then the turntable I won't do. Right, so let's get on. So it would be the Silver Fox to begin with, starting off from the level she will always be at. So obviously she's got far less to travel than if she was down here, which is one of the reasons why I want steamers on this level and diesels down there. So let's start her off here, and if you look, and I'll come around the other side, she's at the right height, but obviously she would normally be feeding in from this point here onto this helix part. So it would feed in from its designated siding, come through, come in on this point, and then start going up the helix. But obviously because there's no level here, or the yard anyway, I've got to try it from here. So she's already at a disadvantage because she's on a curve, and the coaches are already, you can see, slightly going down an incline, whereas she would normally be starting off on a flat. So let's give it a go and see what happens. And I still haven't got any walling over here, so she might actually fall off the side. No, she won't. Only joking. As he says, touching lots and lots of wood. But no, I've not had anything yet fall off the sides. Now that's not even half speed going up here, and she's taking this absolutely no problem at all. And she should start to come out into this exit in a minute. You'll see her come through, and this is the start of her final helix. So she's got up virtually to track level now, to the main level. It's just that last little bit which I need to do, but you know, she's done all this. She's got the easy part to do now, and that's just get around that curve and along the flat. So I have absolutely no problems with that at all. So let's take her back down, take the brake off, hopefully it'll go the right way. Yeah, I'm just over the moon with this system now, I really am. It's worked out so well. I know it's been difficult in the early days, but that's really down just to limitations of space more than anything else. But now I can see this happening. It really is so worthwhile. I'm pleased as punch with it. Hopefully it should start coming around this corner in a minute. Now for a Pacific with 6 coaches behind it, going up there in one hit, there ain't much wrong with that. And it's smooth, there's no rocking, nothing. It's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I'm taking it a little bit easy obviously because I haven't got any walling up here yet, but there's no need for it to go full whack back down. That's absolutely fine. So now obviously what she would do in reality once it's built, let's stop her there. Once it's built, when she's coming down, it will of course go into this point here and feed in and go into the yard and go and settle in her designated siding. So that's the worst case scenario for the steamer sorted out. Absolutely brilliant, love it, all works a treat. So I will stop the video there. I will take her off the track because obviously she hasn't got a siding to go to at the moment, and then I will get the Virgin HST out and we'll see how she handles. Okay, so see you in a minute. Hello again. Right, now onto the HST, which is the Virgin one. So let's bring her out and take her up. I'm going to have to, once she's come out, I'm going to have to then dart around over there so I can see her go up the final incline. So she's coming out of her designated area. Here we go. Ooh. Alright, so she's just going up the first of the helix. This is on about quarter speed at the moment. I'm not even touching the control, it's just constant speed. And she should be coming through that area there in a minute. And now on to the final helix. To there. I mean, she can go a bit more. great fun watching it from the other side actually, because when I stand in the centre section where the manor house is, it just passes below me. It's really neat to see that, and it's a great place to actually hook up and uncouple, and so because you've got so much room there. It's very good. Something which I hadn't planned for, but has worked out very nicely. Now coming down onto the second helix. Can go a little bit faster than that actually. I bet there's a lot of you holding your breath there, thinking, oh god, I hope it does come off. It doesn't, it's fine. So it's a fair length of a train to do this. So it's over there now, and the end is here. And now, in a minute, start coming down onto the final helix. Here it comes. Right, so I better make a move around the back. I mean, I wouldn't have to do all this normally, would I? Because it's only because I'm videoing that I'm having to shuffle around. And there we go, one HST up and down safely, absolutely no problems at all. I say that was on, I don't know, quarter setting. Absolutely brilliant, so pleased, really pleased. Actually getting there now. Yeah, right, so I will stop this now, and I will get the class 24 out with the Mobius, and we'll see how that goes. Now obviously the Mobius is it's not great as regards colour, and it does go a bit grainy when it's a bit dark in there, so you just have to bear with me on that. But we'll see how it goes anyway, but it'll give you an idea of what's happening. And I will bring it out, take it around a reverse loop so that the camera is then facing the right way. Okay, so I'll see you in a minute. Bye for now. Well, that's about it from me. Hopefully you've enjoyed that, and it's kind of proved the principle once again, but this time a little bit more definite in the fact that stock is going up how it should and how I want it. Very, very pleased with the way this has gone. I've got some work to do on this, quite a bit of work obviously, not just on the second layer but on this layer here, with motorizing all the points, etc., and also with the woodwork too. I'm reconfiguring quite a bit of this timber which you see in front of you. For instance, just here I'm now in the center section, and Robin was saying about making it redundant because there'd be no room, but I'm actually in the center section. You can see that there's loads of space still, and that's what I was talking about earlier on, watching the trains go past here. It's quite fun actually to watch it, and also it enables you to do wheel cleaning, etc. It's quite a nice system. But what I was saying about the timber was that I had this timber going this way, but I've been experimenting and I can put it the other way, so that it's flat on, which will give me just that little bit more room. Instead of it being this depth, it will only be that, so that will give me some more clearance there too. But having said that, you know, I've still got a lot. I mean, that's fine. It really is. So that's about it. So I've got lots of jobs to do. Oh, one other thing before I go, keep remembering comments, and one of them is about notching lumps out of the framework, like this bit here. Well, that is fine. I'm not going to do anything about that, but I've got certain areas where more came out, like over there. So what I've done, I've put a vertical support in, which is not finished yet. I've got to notch it out so that it fits in, so that all load is still going through the main frame. So wherever I've got a cutout which has lost its load support, I will be putting vertical uprights behind. So there's no issue on that, but there's no point in me doing that until I'm sure the system itself worked, which it does. So now I can go through and finalise all the timber too. It's a long job, but we are getting there. We are getting there, he says. Have a great week, everyone, and I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far, and it's all looking good. So bye for now, and maybe I'll speak to you at the weekend. So bye for now. Bye.